Market Watch Wednesday, making money while we sleep, riding the roller coaster together, stacking stocks and coins each week. Market Watch Wednesday, making money while we sleep, riding the roller coaster together, stacking stocks and coins each week. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba da da. Ba 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 da ba. Watch it, watch. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba da da. Ba 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 da ba. Watch it, watch Wednesday, making money while we sleep, riding the roller coaster together, stacking stocks and coins each week. Market Watch Wednesday, making money while we sleep, riding the roller coaster together, stacking stocks and coins each week. Ba 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 da ba da da ba da da. Ba 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 da ba ba da da. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba da da. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba.
Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And thank you for coming on and watching Cooper's Thai Adventure Market Watch Wednesday with myself, Cooper, and my good friend and trusty sidekick, Mr. Brooke Snyder.
Oh, Brock Snitters.
So, what is happening in the market? Is this the calm before the storm? That is the number one question a lot of people out there want to know. Are we going down to $50,000 per Bitcoin? Or are we going to retrace and get back above 70? Which I know it was 70 a couple of days ago. But are we going to get way into the 70s, maybe possibly hit 80? What is happening in the markets, Mr. Brock Snitters?
Well, the markets aren't only Bitcoin. Let's make that clear.
Mm-hmm.
So, sure, Bitcoin's part of it.
Well, gold and silver are way down too.
You just happen to be about 100% Bitcoin invested. So I would say, there's other individuals here that, maybe are a little more diversified. But yeah, Bitcoin, again, it's being manipulated. No big change there. Nothing surprising, let's say, with that comment. We do need the Clarity Act. We said it every time. More and more people now, including bloggers, are starting to say the same thing, pointing out the fact that, hey, they got to get this legislation enacted to prevent all this. And it's again being held up, as you mentioned, with the closing of the government division. Yeah, that has something, I'm sure. But the big thing is the bank lobbyists are deathly afraid that this could go through, allowing staking rewards for, the stable coins. And if that happens, you could see, and I understand why they're afraid, you could see a massive transfer of deposits, which are basically getting paid nothing or virtually nothing away from the banks into the stable coin environment, which is basically dollar for dollar, US dollar backed.
It is.
Yeah, they have to buy the US treasuries, and I'm talking short term, like 30-day turnover, which gets your money back, you know what I mean? And make a bit of interest. So that's why the bankers are against it. But okay, having said that, there is volatility. They're wiping out the longs, wiping out the shorts. So if you see a buying opportunity, I think it's a fantastic time to get in. Can it go lower? Sure, anything's possible. But if we are not at the bottom, it hit 60, I believe, there last week, or a week and a half. If we aren't at that bottom, we're damn close. So, just work it, govern yourself accordingly. The other segment, though, Coop, is there's a lot of market volatility during sessions. Like, it opened down yesterday and closed up, the overall market. But I saw, some stocks, and good ones like Google and Tesla, Broadcom, up, Nvidia, up and down like a yo-yo during the day. But then, obviously a lot of them did close up, which is good. Some didn't. So to me, there's uncertainty. That's volatility when that happens. And that means, to me, there's uncertainty in the market.
Yeah.
Now, we said a couple weeks ago, and I'll finish here, I think it's a good time to stack dry powder. Just on the thing, you get a gray swan or black swan event. I mean, maybe Trump goes in and bombs the shit out of Iran's Revolutionary Guards. You know what I mean? Takes out whatever. You'd see the markets probably tank quickly, but they always recover. It's just, if you've got dry powder, you can take advantage of that tanking. So that's all I have to say about that.
That's all you have to say about that. And I got 2 points on that. The first one, in regards to Iran, I think that's priced in, which is why Bitcoin is below 70 right now. I think there's an 80% chance he's going in. I would put the odds that high. Why? He's sending his most powerful aircraft carrier, the Gerald R. Ford, to join the other carrier that's currently in the region, just off the coast of Yemen. You don't send your most powerful carrier to the region unless you plan on throwing down.
Or unless you want a big stick, which it is. So when you go into negotiating, hey, did you see our big stick sitting at the door?
Yeah.
Guess who's that for?
Let's
make a deal.
My old man used to tell me a story. He says, you don't put a condom on, son, unless you're planning on using it.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
Lucky he didn't do that with you.
So I can see that possibly happening. That could be a black swan event. That could drive the price of crypto down even further.
Yeah. It would drive everything down, the good and the bad.
Yes. Now, they did have a meeting yesterday. The meeting finished abruptly.
Meeting of what?
Iran and the U.S.
Oh, okay. Sounded like they made progress.
Why did it finish abruptly then?
I didn't hear that.
Yeah. All the news medias were saying it's finished abruptly. But moving on to my second point, I saw a very interesting interview with Maria from Fox News.
Okay.
And she was interviewing the head of Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, and talking about banking regulations versus stablecoin regulations. And she said the banking companies have to be insured. Do you have insurance? How are you insured? Where's the level playing field? And his response was exactly what you said. For every stable coin that you buy through us, we have to back it with $1 US. So we're 100% insured. He said, no bank is 100% insured. They will insure you up to a certain amount of fiat, depending where you are in the world. But if you have more savings or more funds in your account than that amount, and the bank goes bust, they only have to pay you out what the value of the insurance is. Say it's $100,000 hypothetically, and you got $500,000 in there. Well, you're only getting 100,000 back.
Yeah, there's limits. It's called limits.
Yes. And he says banks have what they call fractional lending, where the banks are able to take your money and make money with that money without your permission. We're not able to do that.
Yeah. Blend it,
don't
lend
do
it
that.
out, lend it 10 to 1, 100 to 1,
Exactly.
whatever.
Exactly. He says, we don't do that. He said, so our level playing field that we're on is a lot more stringent than any bank in the world.
Yeah.
We don't do fractional lending. We do not do partial insurance.
No, I wouldn't be afraid of banks folding. The big ones I'm talking, like the major banks where 90%, 95% of the expats we know are in. You know, Citibank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, they're not going anywhere. Coinbase ain't going anywhere. You know, you got the backings dollar for dollar if they do issue the stable coins. So I don't see that as the big negative in the market. What I do see, and obviously it's Bitcoin related there, let's say. We spoke about the Black Swan events, Gray Swan possibly. The other thing is this AI, and some people, maybe rightly so, consider it a possible bubble. And I don't think it's necessarily a bubble in the whole AI sector, but there's possibly companies in there that ain't going to make it. You know what I mean? And the first one that tends to say, hey, we can't honor our commitments or you know, we're not just, if they fall too far behind, let's say, that can cause a bit of a panic for all the good ones as well. In other words, another reason the whole overall market could drop, even though it's only related necessarily to maybe a stock or two. And I'm talking about this OpenAI, whether they'll make it or not. There's some big boys invested heavily into it.
Billions of dollars.
Billions. Yes. And who are they? Microsoft. And if you look back, Microsoft has underperformed the S&P for the last 15 years, I believe.
Google?
No, I think Google's going to be okay. I don't think they're too big in there. The other one I was going to say is Oracle. Now, Oracle's pretty big.
Okay.
And they, but they've lent out a lot of money, I guess, or taken on a lot of debt, let's say. And yeah, if something were to happen to them or something were to happen to OpenAI, they would suffer dramatically, as would the market. So those are the two things. Uncertainty in the world events, let's say. You know, there's tension out there, obviously, with Iran and, you know, Venezuela possibly, and some other ones, you know, Israel. And AI, you know, are we in a partial bubble, let's say? So
what are your thoughts? Are we?
I do believe that they're kind of throwing money, AI money, they call it, at these companies willy-nilly. And money that, like some of these companies, Coop, were positive cash flows, no debt, prior to AI coming big into the sphere. And now they're getting massively into debt. Not any debt that they can't carry or service, but, you know, going from $0 debt on your balance sheet to, you know, 100 billion, 200 billion, holy Nelly. And if they keep this going for a year or two or three at these levels, it's probably unsustainable. So, and I think the reason they're doing this is they have a lot of belief in first to the well wins. You know what I mean? The guy, like if you're the first guy to get, you know, the AI that's thinking on its own, called the singularity, whatever, if you own the system, so to speak, and it's making itself better while everyone's trying to catch up, it's going to zoom far ahead. I think that's their thought process behind why they're investing this. So I'm playing that again through Tesla. That's my AI play. I picked up a little bit of Google, 10 shares only. I start small just to play with it. And, you know, since I bought the Google, both stocks are down more. You know what I mean? But luckily, I don't have enough shares of Google to sell calls on, but I am selling calls on my Tesla. Did some last night, believe it or not. They expired Friday. So, you know, and that makes a bit of money. So guys, listen, if you're out there, take a look at the option markets. It's becoming huge. It's a way to get paid to wait until the markets do, correct themselves. And yeah, it's interesting. So
Now, one other piece of bad news I'd like to get into that's putting the crypto market in fear before we get into the good news is quantum computing. Okay.
correct.
And that's weighing heavily on quite a few people's minds. What if quantum computing comes out and they can steal your Bitcoin? If you got it on a hard wallet, they could crack it. Is the thoughts out there. Now, two things in regards to that. Number one, I watched Strategy's earnings call, watched it the full 2 hours of it. And Tom Lee was on there, and he brought up this very question to Michael Saylor. How are you going to protect yourselves against quantum computing? What are you going to do? How much is it a risk to crypto, in particular Bitcoin? He's a big Ethereum bug. He was asking in relation to Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin can get hacked, Ethereum can too. And Saylor's answer was a very, very great answer, I'll call it. He said they're investing heavily right now with the devs from Bitcoin to quantum proof the network. How far are we out before quantum computers are here and they could potentially put a risk to Bitcoin and all of crypto for that matter? Well, he seems to think there's like a 10% risk of quantum computers being here in 10 years and being able to take on that.
10% only.
10%. He seems to think quantum computers is probably about 20 years out before it could threaten the network. And that's why they're investing heavily right now with the devs from Bitcoin to quantum proof the network. Fantastic answer. Because when he came out with that statement, the very next day, MicroStrategy went up 26%. The market liked it. That's what they wanted to hear, that somebody big in the cryptoverse is doing something to front run it, to make it so you cannot hack into the network. Well, they're using a program called SHA-258. Okay, SHA-258, just to give you a little background, is exactly what the Pentagon uses. The same program, the same algorithm to prevent anybody hacking into the Pentagon. Well, James in Invest Answers, I watched him as well last week, and he had the panel on there. And they were saying on there, why would you, if you had a quantum computer, why would you go after Bitcoin? You can go after the world banks and seize all the money in the world. You can go after governments. You can go after institutions. Excuse me. You can start World War III. You could hack the nuclear weapons on the planet, from China, Russia, India, Israel, America, England, France, all the countries that have nuclear weapons. You could go after them too.
Hold on, Tex. Let's not get the
if you had a quantum computer.
Let's not get the FUD levels too high here.
No, but that's what they were saying. You could do all this. Bitcoin's only a small fry compared to everything else that's out there that you could attack with a quantum computer, which was very interesting. But I'm glad Saylor's on board. I'm glad that he's already investing in it, talking to the devs behind, Bitcoin that are able to, quantum proof the network, and protect it, which is a fantastic thing.
Yeah. So again, a lot of, you're right. There is questions with certain segments about quantum computing and its threats to the Bitcoin, network, as well as other networks. But I think most of that is fear, uncertainty, and doubt being planted. The reason is sure, technology is leaping ahead, leaps and bounds, let's say. which means quantum computing, in my opinion, will be here quicker than people maybe think. So when they say 20 years, nah. 5 years probably would be a minimum. So between 5 and 10 is my prediction. And I mean, they have quantum computing now. They just don't have it synchronized to a level where they could crack these encryption codes that are currently in place.
Yeah.
But you're right on the aspect that they have known about this for quite some time. They've been working on it for quite some time. They already have options available to them to, prevent quantum computing from accessing any of the information, hacking, let's call it. So I'm not too concerned about it. They'll be refining that as time goes on, and the closer, say, quantum comes to realizing its goal of being able to crack these current encryption systems, trust me, encryption will be far in advance where they won't be able to. So no, I don't get a lot of credence in that or concern, knowing that it is being addressed. So yeah, we'll wait and see. As far as your wallets, if you're active in there and you're updating your seed phrase, or not seed phrases, but login information, or let's say your passwords, that's it, you're going to be okay. Yeah.
But do you know what Tom Lee's biggest concern was in that conference call? Was, what about Satoshi's wallet?
Well, yeah, that was the one.
He's got 1 million Bitcoin in that wallet, but it's one of the oldest wallets out there and doesn't have the level of protection that people that are on Tangent, for example, have.
Yeah.
And
the static wallet there, that you're right on that. That's the one, actually, one.
If you're going to hack one, that's the easiest one probably to go after.
And they'll be able to address that. It'll be something internally with Bitcoin, the internal engine, let's say, or the developers that are constantly monitoring the system, whether it's a soft fork or whatever. They'll be able to prevent that from being.
Well, Saylor didn't have an answer for that one.
Well, no, that it does involve stuff above most people's heads, including mine. But I have faith in the system.
Okay, so now we talked about the negative. Let's get into the positive. Brooke and I had a bit of a discussion and did a little bit of research before the live stream. We looked on Polymarket of the odds of the U.S. government shutdown coming to an end and when it's likely to happen. So Clarity can continue to move forward, because right now Clarity's on hold, even though I know it's only affecting the DHS side of things, but they can't go forward with Clarity until the shutdown comes to an end. According to Paul Barron, I love his channel. He's the biggest YouTuber in crypto with over 2 million subscribers. So I take a lot of credence to what the man says. What did Polymarket come up with odds of when it's likely that this government shutdown comes to an end and they start moving forward?
The biggest percentages were February 23rd to 28th. I think they put it at 30% roughly chance of being handled. And then if not, then the next biggest percentage was March 10th to the 15th, I believe. And that again was over 30, like 35%, say.
Yeah.
And, the next 2 days, it's like 2% chance and, little percentages. So anyways, they figure over a 90% chance by the end of March. So before
April, we're about 4 to 6 weeks out.
Yeah, maximum, say.
Yeah.
Much ado about nothing, in my opinion, but you're right as far. I mean, look at they could solve the government shutdown tomorrow, and that doesn't mean the Clarity Act. The bankers are they're still fighting tooth and nail because it's their livelihood.
Well, they got till the end of this month to come up with an agreement,
according to
U.S. government.
Trump, maybe.
Yeah. So they've got till the end of this month to come up with an agreement. Again, Brian Armstrong back on social media saying we're there. This is going to pass. He's 100% bullish on it passing, and he thinks they're there right now. So positive things are happening. The other positive thing to look forward to is the new Fed chair coming in.
Yes, that should be positive. You are correct, sir. Look at the
Yeah, because they think he's going to be a puppet to the US president. He's going to do what they want, and he's going to slash rates.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be a puppet at all. If they thought he was a puppet, the bond markets long term would have tanked, and that never happened. So they actually, he's been a conservative, most of his life, but obviously I think he has switched somewhat with the current set of statistics that are coming out. Inflation actually was below expectations on the last report. So the indications are for 2 rate cuts, March and I believe September coming up. It should be positive for the market. Let's hope so. But no, I think he'll be a steady hand at the Fed now compared to. I mean, I did initially have a lot of respect for Powell, but Jesus, the longer he's been in there, the less and less and less. Because Jesus, cut the damn rates, buddy. Too little, too late. Powell, Powell at the helm, let's say, is too late. Powell is a good handle for the guy.
Yeah,
didn't do what he should have been doing.
So right now, with the new Fed chair coming in a couple of months' time, they're expecting him to cut rates. They're also expecting him to inject a lot of money into the economy through quantitative easing. As quantitative tightening ended the 1st of December last year.
Okay.
Could be very big for Bitcoin. And the markets in general, not just Bitcoin. I know I'm a Bitcoin bull. But yeah, that's what I think could be the next catalyst. If it happens sooner rather than later, it could stop us going down to 50,000 and could put us very close to getting back towards 80, 90,000.
Yeah, the money supply has a big influence on inflation, going forward, price of assets. And I think to some extent it ends up being in the market. And the money printing presses throughout the planet, are running. And they're going to continue to run. And one thing maybe wasn't here the last 20 years ago, China's going to print more money than the US, I understand, for their money supply, put it that way, bigger increases. Wow. So, money's going to have to find a home. It just doesn't sit typically idle in bank accounts paying 0 interest or next to nothing. And that, that'll cause the asset prices, in my opinion, to, continually go up and to the right. So,
yeah. And one last thing before we get into the comments, Brooke. I heard that there was a revised job report that came out after they came out with the job numbers, that they were looking pretty favorable, that there was, I think it said something like 1 million less than predicted. Did you hear that?
No.
Okay. I'll have to do some more research on that.
I mean, do you trust any of these job statistic reports? You shouldn't. The government's always revising them.
I'm revising them downwards, not upwards.
Well, revisions. Hello. I want to make an informed decision for my investing based on that, on the government initial statistics. No, you don't, because they're going to be revised anyways. What's that mean? You better start revising your intentions. But yeah, anyways, now I want to talk about this quickly.
Go for it.
We don't sit here in Thailand worrying every minute of every hour about markets. We enjoy life here. It is fantastic. The weather's ideal. We don't have the bullshit back in the West. So, it's our comments. It's not financial advice today. It's simply what, you and I opinion of what we see happening out there. But guys, when you come to Thailand, you're going to see what we see. And that is a fantastic country for retirement. to live every day and love every day. The weather's ideal.
Mm-hmm.
The affordability can't be beat. I think a lot of people, Coop, even on the other days versus Wednesday, are on the channel saying, hey, maybe things just aren't right where I am. Maybe I got to look somewhere else. You come to Thailand, guys, you'll see you'll win. And that's the bottom line. So we have fun doing this.
Always.
And, you know, so you too can have fun. And anyways, yeah. Just wanted to add that.
Let's get on with the show.
Pitter patter.
There we go.
What a say, good day, you handsome men. We are handsome men in Thailand, and you too can be a handsome man in Thailand. I don't care what age you are or what condition. You will be a handsome man.
Looking forward to the show, he says.
Yep.
Thank you. What a sale.
Captain Action, hit that like button, make Darlene smile. It can cause random action kindness. Yes.
And one other thing I noticed that I pointed out to you this morning, I've been watching this closely for several weeks now. I have a bar chart on the TV, one showing Bitcoin, the other one showing Ethereum.
Yes.
And I pointed it out to you before the live stream. I said, do you see what I'm seeing? And it was exactly pump, dump, going together.
1-to-1, 100% correlation.
100% correlation is
Pretty
what
well
I
makes
saw
sense.
over the last week.
Yeah.
So whoever's buying and bringing up the price of Bitcoin is doing it to ETH, and whoever's dumping is doing it to ETH too. So there's definitely manipulation going on there.
Bitcoin's the big dog on the floor, and the rest of the puppies are following Bitcoin.
Because if you were to overlay one to the other, they would be identical.
Now, Tommy Lee is pumping the hell out of Ethereum, and they bought a whack of Ethereum this past week.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
BMNR.
Yeah, Tommy's getting closer maybe to his bonus. Maybe that's why. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of Ethereum. So Solana, however, yeah, I can see it coming. T. Meyer says, good evening, tubers from stressful USA. Tesla just hit a milestone at their Texas factory today. Automated cars could be rolling here into the second quarter to the moon. I think the first cyber taxi, robo taxi came off the line. Now, whether that means it doesn't have a steering wheel and pedals, I don't know. I'll have to check that out. But yeah, I just briefly saw that this morning. So, bingo.
Positive things.
Yeah. Now, I think the point of that statement is it's not meant for consumption, like personal sale. It's actually going into the fleet, and everything coming behind it will be going into the fleet.
Right.
So it started. Vegas Chris from Lost Wages. Greetings, CBD and gang.
Greetings, Chris.
Nomad Jack and the lovely Pinky. Good morning, CBD gang. Have a great show.
And thank you, Jack.
Jack was with us at the Mano's Burger Joint yesterday.
He was, and he said he wasn't coming, but he turned up.
Oh, yes. Pinky probably gave him the word.
Now, I think his stomach overrode his brain, and he went, I got to go there.
Now, tell all the fans what happened.
With what?
With Mano's yesterday.
20 of us turned up.
Wow. Talk about networking.
And they can only hold 30 in the restaurant. It's not a very big restaurant.
American style. Burgers. Philly cheesesteaks. Next time I'm going to have the cheese.
Sloppy Joes.
Sloppy Joes. Stuff you don't see on a typical menu.
In Thailand, yeah.
In Thailand. But yeah, it was a good time. Good social event. And yeah.
Yeah, and they got the whole setup where they do everything fresh, even make their own cheese.
All fresh. Nothing frozen there.
Yes.
Yeah. And had these fried onions on mine, and barbecue sauce was excellent, and French fries were excellent.
You're making everybody hungry.
Oh, well, it's good to know that, Thailand's a land of opportunity as well as a land of smiles. Thank you, Jack. Mr. For your sister. Hello, everyone. Why is Coop looking all calm and collected, and Brooke looks like he had the worst case of static electricity shock in the history of the world?
On the thumbnail.
Yeah, my hair does look like it did get a little bit of a shock. So I'll have to, maybe I'm due for a haircut. What do you think? I don't know.
Will one of your call options expire down?
Maybe
you
I
had to roll it up and out.
My wife cuts it, but maybe I can tip her. Oh, no. Roger Walker, good morning, good evening, Cooper, Darlene, Brooke, and everyone. Hit the thumbs up, make Darlene smile.
Yes, please. It's free. It doesn't cost any money. And if you're watching on the replay, also hit it. Help us get 100 thumbs up per live stream. Much appreciated.
What a sale, Mr. for your sister.
Laughing out loud. Yep.
Ernie Jones, Ernesto, good morning, CBD and gang.
Good morning, Ernie.
Now, Ernie has already had his walk in. He's been out probably since 5:30 walking the walk. Yeah, and he's back home now, I guess.
Yeah. And I'd like to give a shout out and thank you to all of our channel members that have the badge next to their name, helping to support the channel for only $2 a month. It is highly appreciated because our coffee fund is completely run dry.
It's decimated?
It's decimated. We got no more coffee fund out there. We don't get a lot of coffees anymore. Used to back in the beginning of the channel. We'd get quite a lot of coffees every day on our live streams, but I guess tight times for people everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I have good news.
What's that?
This is your lucky day.
Why?
You get to buy me a coffee.
With what money?
I used to pull that shit with my mom. Good memories. Captain Action, Henry from Tampa. Happy Wednesdays to the guys from the future. Yeah, we'll see. Back to the future. Cooper, Brooke, and Darlena, thank you.
And thank you, Henry from Tampa. Much appreciated, buddy.
Robert Pierpont, there's no liquidity right now.
That's what I'm seeing too.
The buyers are absent.
Yeah. And the sellers will drive the price down to the point where buyers are coming in. But the problem is they're driving it down and nobody's buying. So they can't go too far down.
Yeah.
Because they end up hurting themselves. So that's why I think Bitcoin and Ethereum are pretty stagnant right now. Ethereum down below what's the current price of Ethereum, Brooke?
Wait till it come up here. I'll let you know.
But Bitcoin, what's Bitcoin right now? 67?
66.9.
66.9. Yeah.
Yep. I'll have to keep an eye out for Ethereum. It'll come up soon.
Go ahead. I'll look at the next
What
question.
a fail. A big stick. Correctamundo, Brookie.
He loves you.
Mike Doty and Little Mike. What's up, Coop and Brooke? Hope all is well in the land of smiles. It is. Ever been to the Three Mermaids? We've been there.
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
It is nice. It's a romantic place, but it's pricey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the food is overpriced for what you
Well, the
get.
view is one of the best.
The view is
you can't beat the view. So
you're paying for that premium view.
ETH is 1969.
Year I was born.
And XRP 147.
Wow. Solana
84.
84.
I think that's a buy, Solana. I wouldn't touch XRP. Anyways, Mike and Little Mike. Snowbird, hello from Alaska. For me, I picked up some more Misty today. Couldn't help myself. Jesus, it's got to be down. Like, it's low as shit. So,
but it's not down as far as MicroStrategy, which is good. MicroStrategy was down 3.5%. Misty was down 3%.
Yeah.
So when strategy goes down, Misty goes down with it, but it doesn't go down as far. And likely to the reverse side, when strategy goes up, Misty goes up with it, but it doesn't capture all the upside either.
No, it's definitely, guys, a long-term play. Bitcoin will, in 5 years, be, who knows, up. It'll be a lot higher than today. It'll pull strategy with it, which is good for both of us. It'll pull Misty, again, good. What Snowbird's doing is probably dollar cost averaging if you already pre-owned some Misty.
And bought more.
Yeah, and he brought his price down maybe dramatically, depending on how much you bought. And still you're getting paid something to wait. Not as much as in the past, but at least something. So me, I took my lumps, I got out.
Yeah.
My nephew's still in.
I'm in.
He was cursing me last night. Uncle Brooke, I'm down 80%. What do I do? I says, hang on,
Yeah.
You want to win 80% of your trades. You're not going to win 100%. Don't believe anyone tells you they do. And, you just got to hang on for the long term. Eventually, you're getting paid to wait something.
Exactly.
But and it made sense to him when I explained it that way. So yeah, he's not selling; he's hanging on.
Ditto.
So you know,
I think it's too far down to sell.
Yeah, sometimes. Well, it's like strategy. Well, I wouldn't sell strategy anyways because I got an underlying Bitcoin, I believe in Bitcoin. But geez, it's a hell of a. If I didn't own as much damn strategy as I own, I'd be buying more, bringing my average down like a son of a gun. But I want to get my Tesla bags bigger. And when you see, I mean, maybe this Google will be just a quick trade when it jumps back. I expect it will. Maybe I will hold it, but. Yeah, so that's what's happening here. But in the meantime, look at these options. You're getting paid to wait on them, guys. So, and somebody, it was Robert Pierpont said about liquidity, the one before. Liquidity, guys, if there's no buyers, the price will go down because, there's sellers. But in the option market, you don't have that issue, I find. There's massive liquidity. If anything, the amount of options has continually gone up, being bought and sold, I mean. And that's good for liquidity. There's lots and lots of options, especially in the ones we deal with, talking strategy and Tesla. So, yeah, take a look.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. And going on to what Snowbird is saying there about buying more Misty. YieldMax put a post on X that I mentioned in last week's Market Watch Wednesday, was that expect big things from us. We told you this was going to happen, and it did. MicroStrategy went up the Friday before 26%. Misty went up 23%. So it captured over 90% of the upside. Fantastic. That's what we want. We don't want it capturing 60% or missing out when strategy does a big jump. And that's what they posted about. Was there a big payment? No, it was the lowest payment they've ever paid, 29 cents. So a bit of a nothing burger there, but they were right in what they're saying. They're saying, look, be patient with us, folks. If you believe Bitcoin's going to run, you think MicroStrategy is going to run, we're going to run with it. We're going to capture most of that upside. We just proved it on Friday's market. So can Misty get back to where it was before the 5-to-1 split? And at my buying in point, which would put me at $100 with the split of what I paid per share? Yes, it can. But it's not going to happen overnight. Maybe you're a year out from that,
maybe longer, Coop.
Maybe a year and a half. Who knows? But you're getting paid to wait.
Yeah, there'll always be premiums in the option market, and that's what they do. So there'll always be a payment of some sort.
Yeah.
It's sad when it keeps going down and down, and oh well, hopefully. But it'll need Bitcoin. I mean, it's all tied back to the Clarity Act. Let's get the damn thing passed.
Yeah.
That'll help Bitcoin, that'll help strategy, that'll help Misty. It's it's an ongoing.
Let's get these rate cuts coming in.
Yeah, it's all tied together.
Yeah.
Ronald Reichert says, good morning, CBD and tubers from Daytona Beach, Florida.
Good morning, Ronald.
Nice area, Daytona
Evening
Beach.
to you, actually. Morning to us.
Stinking Rocket says, hey, guys, long time no see.
I know. Long time since I've seen your name on the channel,
Yeah.
Stinking Rocket.
Les Jennings was there yesterday. Hadn't seen him before.
No, this is the first time I've met him.
Yeah.
But he comes over every year for a couple months.
Oh, good. Yeah. Loves it here, probably. Yeah, he did say that. Mr. Nutt, with his Texas humor, says the people who worry about the bank insurance are people who have over $250,000 cash sitting in the bank. And if that happens, how long do you think it will take the bank to pay you back? Yeah, now I think the limit's 250
on some banks. Some it's 100,000.
No, that's a government amount, Coop. The bank's not the one guaranteeing it. It's the government guaranteeing that.
I'm not saying in the U.S. I'm saying worldwide.
Well,
there are banks that I know of that only have 100,000 insurance.
Yeah, so Canada's different. They don't have that 250.
Europe is different too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the way you get around that is just don't put any more than 250 in one bank. If you
open multiple accounts.
Yeah. Yeah, so each account, it's the account that's up to 250, not necessarily the bank. So, yeah, different accounts. Coop's right. Scott Meritus from Pennsylvania. Hello, all.
Hey, Scotty and
Hopefully,
Meritus. Hello.
hopefully the snow's gone over there, Scotty. Snowbird, Mr. Nutt and his Texas humor. Good question.
Yeah.
Talking
How long
about
would
the-
it take to get the money back?
Oh, well, you're not going to, like, if a bank were to, God forbid, well, I suppose if it was a no-name bank with the insurance, probably happen.
Mhm.
You'd have to go back and check that. But I don't think it's going to be overnight. Like, you're talking, it could be maybe, who knows, a month or 2 or 3. You'd have to submit paperwork, show bank statement. Oh, yeah, you had the money. It's cool. Okay. So, although on the other hand, they do know that you need it. So, hard to say. Good question.
Well, my biggest fear would be if I was relying on that money as income. Say I was like you, a furniture salesman.
Yeah.
You know, and
Furniture store owner
owner. Okay.
who happened to sell.
And all the income we were making from the business was going into the bank account. And all of a sudden the bank went bust. I've got no income to pay my workers.
Correct.
You know, I'm screwed. My business is going under.
Yeah. Can't
You know?
pay your suppliers.
No.
Your customers are screaming, where's my product?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can't pay your
I want-
delivery drivers.
Oh, my product, or I want my refund. Well, you ain't got no money in the bank to refund.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You'd have to
The
declare
product's on
bankruptcy.
order, but they're holding it because they didn't pay them the last time. You got no money in the bank. So, yeah, it would create chaos.
It
So,
would.
maybe the government would maybe issue it quick to you. Who knows? But I don't think we've seen that problem. I haven't heard of it. So,
Well, what about that big bank that went broke? What were they called? Lehman Brothers, was it?
yeah, that, well, yeah, that's a good question.
What happened back then?
I think that was more of an investment bank. So,
They were doing a lot of mortgages, weren't they?
well, they were doing a lot of everything, and yeah, they didn't make it. So,
Mm.
the stock price went to 0. So that was definitely one thing. But I think people with deposits up to the 250 were insured, and they did okay. They would have got their money. But if you had more than that, you probably didn't. But you know, what a sale! Something tells me that when one of these advanced AI engines get off the leash, it's going to cause some chaos. We'll see. You know, interesting things you hear.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody went on and created a AI bot that's actually doing its own self-improving now, which is interesting. And yeah, interesting times. I mean, I'm not afraid of it. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be wow, like interesting.
And there was somebody that built one of these AI robots, and it wouldn't let you turn it off. It was fighting you turning it off.
Bingo.
Yeah. So
I think that's
maybe he's
what
onto
Weddellsdale's
something.
getting at.
Exactly.
No,
yeah.
no, don't turn me off. Don't hit that switch.
I heard a bit of tidbit about that. I don't know whether it's true or not. You know, how much fake stuff there is out there. You know, on X and YouTube. I couldn't tell you. You know, but interesting thought. You know.
Yeah, I read an article this week, and it was somewhat, scary in a way about the U.S. government had tendered out for military contract for developing drones that work as a swarm. In other words, there's like 1,000 or 2,000.
We have that in Thailand.
A swarm. Well, you see it in the sky. Yeah. But this was more.
We've seen the beach events.
True.
Yeah,
Yes.
where they do all different designs in the sky with the lights at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, they act as a swarm.
But you'd think now they're talking that same thing, Coop, but as a military weapon. In other words, so they'll be spread out and they'll all be converging on a target. And look out. So, yeah.
Well, when you think the average price of a drone is like anywhere from
Peanuts.
$600 to $1,000,
And it'll get cheaper.
and the price of a missile is $500,000, well, it's a no-brainer. You watch, I don't know if any of you watched the war in Ukraine, but they're using drones with some gunpowder at the bottom of it, taking out $5 million tanks.
Yeah.
With one hit,
Yeah.
blowing them to smithereens. And how much did they pay for the drone? $500.
Yeah.
How much they pay for the gunpowder? Probably $100. And they're taking out.
You see
$5
the little
million
hole,
tank.
the escape hatch at the top of and they're able to target right in there.
They're able to drop a grenade right inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close the hatch, you idiots. Tim P. Good day, Coop, Brooke, Darlene, and everyone. Hope you folks are well.
And we are, Timmy.
Timmy's
How
up
you
in
doing, bud?
Edmonton. Hopefully it's not too much snow up there. Stinking Rocket. There's a super documentary about letting 30 AI bots start a Minecraft town. It's crazy. Minecraft's a game. They voted, had religion, argued about taxes. It was insane. Wouldn't that be something, eh? Have their own
Minecraft town. Okay. Well, Darlene's daughter, our daughter Leanne, is very big into Minecraft. She loves playing.
My
that
grandson's huge in Elite. Was now he's older, but that was a big game back in his day. That wasn't that long ago, Coop. Mr. Awesome. Looks like YouTube is down right now. Had to go to your OG and find the live through
page.
there. With the what? Orange?
He had to go to your page and find the live through there. Okay. So maybe he didn't get the notification that we're going live.
Or YouTube's down. I don't know.
Easy fix. Hit the notification bell. Unsubscribe, resubscribe, then hit the notification bell again.
Reboot. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Mark Schaefer, according to CME, FedWatch,
Lost you there,
probably
Mark.
Goes on to say,
we haven't got there yet.
All right. Yes, soon Tesla will only make robo-taxis, no consumer vehicles, says what a sale. Wouldn't that be interesting?
That could.
Yeah.
I know they got problems in China right now.
Who has?
Tesla. Huge problems.
Huge. What?
Okay. There was an accident with a Tesla vehicle a couple months ago, and the emergency services could not get into the vehicle because the door handles would not pop out.
Yeah.
So they were unable to get in them, and a husband, wife, and 2 small children passed away. It was an accident, car caught fire, and they were unable. The people that were bystanders tried to get in, basically couldn't get in. So they passed away. And China's brought out a law that says that with EV vehicles, they cannot have the door handles flush with the side of the door. It has to be protruding so people can get into the vehicle in the event of an emergency if it's life-threatening.
Correctamundo.
So,
yeah, no, I knew. I wouldn't call that like.
You didn't hear that news?
I did hear it, but
yeah, so
when you said earth-shattering news, this is huge. Tesla's in trouble. No, it's being addressed, and they weren't stopped from running. They weren't, they just said, "Hey, we want this done." Okay, it'll be done. It's,
yeah.
So
basically, China's put a ban on all EV cars that don't have that feature.
Yeah, not just Tesla.
So yeah, not just Tesla, BYD and all the others are in the same.
When you're in the infancy of this major change, let's say, yeah, there's going to be some issues.
Now, could Tesla fix it? Yes, I think they could fix it very easy.
Oh yeah.
For example, you have a car accident. What's the first thing that happens? Airbag comes out. You could have a same sensor put in there that in the event of a car accident, the doors unlock. Simple, just like, it's a kill switch.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that would be an easy fix. And they could probably even do it with programming, that they don't even need to put a sensor in. They could just adjust the programming to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be my bet.
I heard an article, new technology, right? So back in the horse and buggy day, these gas-powered automobiles started showing up. And they had the date, and it was 1800 and something.
Right.
That the first guy was killed by a car.
Okay.
He was crossing a street, the car was doing 7 miles an hour.
Wow. Super fast.
So he must not been looking or decided not to move or maybe he got backed into, I don't know, but oh yeah. So anyways, a little tidbit.
Maybe he was from the future and he's listening to his Walkman.
No. Mr. Nutt with his Texas humor. Good morning, CBD and gang. Enjoyed Manos yesterday. Yep, that's where we were. And meeting Les and Mrs. Toy. Miss Toy. Oh, Les Jennings.
Yeah.
And Miss Toy.
Yeah, that's right. Lovely couple. I enjoyed meeting both of them. Very friendly wife.
Yeah. Pretty lady.
Yeah.
And he's younger than us, I think, or your age, maybe. Fred Pentone, Coop, I know you love to gamble. He likes the one-armed bandits.
Yeah, I do
but
well
be
on
careful getting into options trading. Over 90% of U.S. option traders lose money. Well, Jesus, I don't know. I mean, I've been trading options for years. I collect premiums. I don't lose on that aspect ever when you collect. And no, I don't quite follow.
Unless you're using leverage,
well, I mean,
maybe?
I do covered calls, so I actually own the stock. If I see what his point is. You're trading like naked options. You don't own the stock. You're doing synthetics, or I bet silver's jumping. I'm going to buy some calls. Robert Pierpont did okay doing that.
Yeah.
Maybe other guys, if they got in at the peak, bought the call and then dropped, they're wiped out. So I see what Fred's talking about there. But listen, Freddie, if you own the shares, the underlying shares that you're selling the calls on, it's considered a more conservative, safer way to invest than simply owning the shares.
Yeah.
Because you're reducing your cost base theoretically from the premium. In my case, I use the premium for living. But if I didn't use it, I would simply keep it in the bank. It would, increase my whatever, cash balance. And
yeah, I hear what you're saying, Fred.
So you don't have to be in that. Now, I don't advise trading options necessarily on that aspect, Fred. I would say for people that own the shares, take a look at it. Mr. Nutt with his Texas humor. Yes, Ernie is an avid street walker. Ernie's from, Robert's from Texas, as we all know, and Ernie's from North Texas.
Oklahoma,
yes. Oh, they kibitz a lot. Claude AC says Sky Gallery is a few doors down from Mermaids, so in the same view and much more reasonably priced.
It is. I like Sky Gallery.
Have we been there? Was that where the birthday
that's where
party?
We had the birthday party with J.E. Washington.
Yep.
For Lydia's birthday, his wife's birthday.
Yep.
We had it there. It's an equally beautiful view on the same corner there.
Yeah.
But without all the hype of the mermaids and the baskets that you can sit in that are raised up in trees. Yeah.
Claude's got a good point. I forgot about that until he mentioned it now. But that's that of the two, that would definitely be more my go-to.
It would be for me
more,
too.
And I found it a little more open and friendlier, easier to get up, walk around a bit, kibitz.
And to be honest, I found the food better quality and cheaper.
Yeah. So good tip there, Claude. Thank you. Mark Schaefer, per CME FedWatch Group, 90.2%. So over 90%. There's no rate cut in March. Ooh, wow. Well, that's not what I'm thinking. 71.5 chance, no rate cut in April at last meeting with Powell. Yeah. Now, what I heard though, Mark, is that that's Powell's last meeting. But they say they kind of Powell turns the reins over to the new guy, Warsh, the month before. So he gets kind of in, theoretically it's still Powell, but Powell will tend to defer, at least the prior Fed governors, every time this has happened. Okay. There's been many, many, many times over the presidents that it's happened. They defer to the new guy a month prior.
Okay. So when are we looking?
March.
Next month.
So it'll be March's call for Warsh. What happened? And the fact, and then there was a question raised. Well, what happens? Like, it's a vote, right? What happens if they vote against the governor? Well, apparently it's never happened. So whatever the head guy, figures should be the response. They'll talk about it and argue, and there'll be the vote. But he's never been not agreed to, let's say. Never been voted down, let's say. So if he believes there should be a rate cut, they can have their discussions, and it might be a 9-7 vote or whatever it is. It typically goes through. So anyways, that was an interesting tidbit.
Oh, I didn't know that. I learned something new just now. So Warsh is going to have the say.
You hang around, you'll learn a lot more.
Every now and then you come out with something I didn't
know. Check out the big brain on Brooke.
Yeah, exactly. So Warsh is basically going to have to say whether there's a rate cut in March.
Okay. Typically, yes.
Okay. Typically.
Well, from past history, although Powell's there till April,
yes,
the reins of decision making are turned over a month prior.
Okay.
So in this case, March, to the new guy coming in.
So could it be the case that Powell decides, you know what, I'm going to stick it to the man one more time? I ain't going to let Warsh make this
anything's possible.
We're going to freeze rates.
Anything's possible. I think most times the outgoing Fed chairman basically leaves. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to sit on the board with the new guy, and they got the old guy, and who's right,
table.
So typically that guy leaves. Well, I think Powell could be stupid. I'm not stupid. Stay. Hell with Trump. I'm staying.
That's what I think.
Jesus.
He does not like Trump at all.
No, and so we'll see. We'll see. Now, why would you want to? Get on with your life, Powell. Go live. You got a pension coming. You're probably, you're worth millions. What the hell would you want to stress yourself out for? Okay. Come to Thailand. Jerome should come to Thailand. He'd have a total different outlook on life. You know what I mean?
Now, what do you rate the chances of a rate cut next month then?
March?
Yeah.
Very good.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're going against the odds of
90% no rate cut? No, I think I would say it's probably better than 50-50.
Okay. Interesting. I didn't know that.
I'm
sure Mark didn't know it either.
Would you like to know why?
Go.
Two things. Number one, the inflation rate was below expectations. That's a biggie. Okay. So the inflation is coming down. Number two, when they look at the jobs, there ain't any. You know what I mean? Maybe we better stimulate the economy a little bit. So, yeah, that's why I see.
Okay. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Yep. Claude AC. Good morning, all. Matt, the owner of Mano, said yesterday was a record day for his restaurant and thanks Cooper's Group for its support.
Yeah, I got to support our fellow countrymen. Why not?
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the food was excellent. And I do, Philly cheesesteak. Where the hell do you find that around here? And I didn't get one. I got the burger, and it was damn good. But, guys on the side of me, across from me, got the Philly cheesesteak. How is that? Oh, it's great. And they've been there. I mean, that was my first time. Have you been there?
No. Well, we were there the day it opened.
Got a Diet Coke. That was it.
Yeah.
Just,
But I don't believe they were setting up for food. It was
correct.
Drinks only. Snacks. Yeah.
That was the very first day. I think they opened 10 minutes before we walked in.
Yeah.
We were the first customers, maybe. Yeah. But no, and they said that Philly cheesesteak was excellent. So next time I'll get that.
Yeah. Ditto.
Robert Pierpont, YouTube is definitely having big issues. Oh, wow. YouTube. Maybe they got hacked.
Who knows? Our screen's still up and running there, showing Bitcoin. Is it frozen, Brooke, or is it still moving?
Moving fine.
Okay.
Maybe it's on a loop. Maybe it's old news. Who knows? Biggest Chris from Lost Wages. Wait, did Brooke just say that maybe the government would get your money back to you quickly?
He's got a point.
Does government ever do anything quickly in the same sentence when it comes to citizens in need? Yeah, now he's got a point.
No.
Yeah. Backup, guys. Have plan A, plan B. Vegas Chris, I had to go to CTA page also to find the live stream today.
Maybe that's why our viewership is down. We only have 51 people online.
YouTube screwed up.
Normally, we're double that.
Yep.
On a Wednesday.
Correct. The Monday.
Yeah.
John P. from Asia. YouTube is on the TV down for me also. Took trying different ways on my phone to see the live. Well, haven't we got a bunch of dedicated subscribers?
We have, and it's great.
Viewers.
Thank you all for actually making it to the live stream.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So thank you, Johnny. W Secrets to Success. No DC, no Darren. He was sharing that YouTube is down now here in the parts of the US. Somehow I'm able to access via cell phone, but not my smart TV at the moment.
Really?
Isn't that interesting?
Here in Asia, we got zero problems. Maybe it's a US problem right now.
Who knows? Yeah.
YouTube USA.
YouTube's big, eh? Really big.
It is.
I mean, they're bidding on NFL games. You know, like Jesus. 843 photography, or they could just break the window. I was talking about the Tesla in China. And I thought about that, believe it or not, 843. Well, break the damn window, hell.
Maybe they didn't have anything to break the window with.
You can
maybe they were just walking down the street, saw the accident.
You know, find a tire wrench out of your trunk and smash the hell out of it.
Well, apparently the Tesla hit a lamppost. Mom and Dad were arguing in the front. People with bystanders saw it happen. They were having an argument. He wasn't watching where he was going. He didn't have the FSD on.
Correct. Not self-driving. That's the key.
And he hit a lamppost. The car caught fire. There was innocent bystanders, you know, that were walking on the sidewalk, tried to open the door and couldn't.
Yeah.
And the fire just went ablaze and they passed away.
Yeah,
before the emergency services could get to them.
Don't believe the FUD about if self-driving had been on, they wouldn't have had that problem.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's the case where it's human error versus, you know, the car doing the driving.
Wrong.
No.
And here's for why. Okay, give you a bit more of the story. Okay, it happened in a major city in China.
Fine.
I can tell you right now, I'm part of the Tesla forum here in Thailand. Okay, there's a forum on Reddit. And they're saying that FSD works great in Thailand, except in Bangkok. It doesn't work because of all the big skyscrapers.
Well, we're not talking about Thailand. It happened in China.
But it was in a major city with a lot of skyscrapers. So FSD
well, it wasn't on.
Work.
That's the point.
It wouldn't work anyways. You can't turn it on in Bangkok either. It won't work. It won't even let you turn it on in Bangkok, is what they're saying, the Tesla owners out there.
That'll get corrected if that's the case, which, you know, I'm not sure it is, but it'll get corrected.
Yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, if you're a Tesla owner and you're in the States, are there areas where your FSD won't work? Is there major metropolitan areas, major cities where the triangulation signal can't get through to your vehicle? I'd love to know, because that's what I'm hearing on the forums in Thailand. Apparently that's what happened in China too.
I suppose, and you know, if that, and there might be a case where FSD will shut off, but then the car is not running. It'll actually, as a safety feature, stop, pull over, possibly. You know, it's not going to stop dead in the middle of the road.
So you're saying you can't drive a Tesla in Bangkok?
Why can't you? There's lots of Teslas.
You said it'll turn off because it can't get FSD.
If it's using FSD and it's in this area where you can't get the signal, it will shut off. It's not going to keep driving. It's got no communication.
So why are there no Teslas all over the streets in Bangkok and unable to move?
Oh,
come on, Brooke. Where's the logic in that?
Well, they're not on self-driving is why.
But it should give you an option to switch from FSD to self-driving.
It does.
There you go.
Yeah, bingo.
Yeah. That's why
I don't understand what you're arguing about.
I do, and they do. Moving on along.
Next, please. Robert Pierpont, YouTube down on TVs and on PCs. Says something went wrong on my MacBook when I tried to go to my home screen, but not on the phones. Interesting, eh?
Weird.
I guess it's because it's a different network, a cell network versus you know, online like fiber. Maybe that's it. Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. Thanks for the feedback, guys.
Yeah. Geez, and that they're all over the states, I guess. Snowbird might want to invest in a publicly traded lawyer stock.
Okay.
Pretty sure there'll be a lot of lawsuits after robot vehicles have a few hiccups. You know what's happening, Snowbird? These law firms that are online
Mhm.
are getting smashed because AI is able to do all the forms without the
Exact-
lawyers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know if it would be a good idea to get into that.
I've been
lawyer
able
stuff.
to fact check lawyers
Yeah.
based on AI. And AI saying, nope, they're wrong. And here's why.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
Coop, when I
great.
heard that one of the major law firms was not hiring a single graduate this year. Interns, yeah.
Mm.
Because of AI.
Yeah.
Like, hello. That shows you something. Never happened in their 100-year history ever.
Yeah.
And, you know, they would chase some of the top, whether it's Harvard or Yale or, you know, the top of the class. So the lawyer, we're not hiring a one because they got AI doing all that intern work.
And a lot quicker.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Cheaper. Wooly Bully, Wooly Bully. Who sang that song? Just as a sidelight.
Some 60s band. I can't remember the name of them. Wooly Bully.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember the song. I can't remember the artist.
I had the name on the tip of my tongue. Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs.
Was it? Oh,
I was
wow,
not
what a
able to
name.
sign into YouTube on my TV, but the phone is working fine.
On my YouTube on my TV here in Thailand, no issues.
Thailand, yeah, different.
Yeah.
Captain Action, Henry from Tampa. Robert P., I'm having troubles with my YouTube as well. Okay.
And all of them are in the US.
For instance, he says, I can't scroll up on shorts and I keep getting an error message.
What's going on in the States, folks?
Robert Pierpont, Captain Action. One, lots of reports of YouTube being down on Twitter. Bingo.
Wow.
Twitter is your go-to, or X, it's kind of known as.
But we still got 69 people on the live stream.
We're going up, Coop.
Going
Must
up.
be getting more interesting. Freddie Pentone, Wooly Bully. I had the same issue. It must be nationwide. So what's happening is they're realizing YouTube's not working and they're looking for the workarounds, probably on their phones
or tablets or laptops.
Or tablets. Yeah, maybe that's
Yeah.
it. Good to see you, boys. Thank you. Mark Schaefer, Brock Snitters, bet a bot on rate cut in March. You want to bet a bot?
Bet a bot.
I'll bet you a coffee.
Okay.
All right, now you'll owe me 2.
What's the last one for?
It's your lucky day. That's what it's for.
I haven't got
You
any
get to buy
coffees
me
come
a
up on my
coffee.
phone. Wait a minute. What's this? I owe you BS.
Come on there, you old timer.
Yeah. So no.
Aren't we lucky we live in Thailand where coffee's cheap?
30 baht for a coffee, $1.
And it's good. Blakester Drums, there he is. Evening, gang. Just remember the Fed chair has to be confirmed by the Senate, correctamundo. And Tom Tillis has stated that until the ICE question is resolved, he isn't approving any nominations. Yeah, a lot of things happen, but yeah, he's threatened that. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, they want the ICE agents out of the sanctuary cities.
Well, they're withdrawing out of Minnesota. That was a big problem. So we'll, but he's a Republican, that guy.
Yeah.
So they'll get it. They'll get it addressed. Let's just say. Snowbird, forgot to tell y'all I clicked that like button. That should make Darlena smile, right?
And thank you, Snowbird. Much
Thank
appreciated.
Stinking Rocket. What a handle. I'm holding Bido, Coney, Koi, Hoi, Marrow, ICO, Misty, Macro. Oh my Lord, he's into everything. Jesus. Weekly dividends around 2,500. Wow, even in the down market. Probably was a lot higher going in, though. You know.
Well, he's betting on both sides. I can see that by the ones that he's holding. So when MicroStrategy goes down, he's got the opposite inverse fund there.
Yeah.
So he's gaining.
Pair trading, I guess.
Yeah,
maybe,
pair trading. And getting 2,500 a week. That's good money. Well done.
Well, weekly shit. Yeah, you're going to live like
and Mr. Nut is got the right answer. He says switching over to Rumble.
Oh,
because we are live on both YouTube and Rumble.
We are
right now. Yes.
Now you tell me. I didn't know that.
We've been doing that for over a year.
What
live on both?
What the hell is going on around here?
Yeah.
Kind of
in the condo, we used to struggle with buffering because we were trying to go live on both. But here in the house, where we have 1 terabyte up and down, it's not a problem streaming on both platforms at the
Mr.
same time.
Large.
Yeah.
Bingo. Good. Thank you. Vegas Chris, since there's only half the amount of people, can YouTube let us all give 2 thumbs up? I would doubt that, Vegas Chris.
Yeah. And Robert, Mr. Nut, just sent me a private message online and says, I can't watch on YouTube either. And he's in Thailand. He goes on to say, I am currently watching on Rumble with 18 others. So 18 of our subscribers have gone over to our Rumble channel, which is still Coopersthaiadventure name on Rumble. And you can watch it there, stream it there.
Ramble and Rumble.
And comment on Rumble too, and it comes up here.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What a sale. Bunch of hardcore CTA fans. Correctamundo.
Good. Good. Thank you all for your support. 75 people now. See, people listening going, hey, I'm going over to Rumble. I'll watch them over there.
Well, it is cheap entertainment.
Yeah.
Robert Pierpont, your stream is fine, guys, but YouTube is down for many people per X, meaning Twitter. Nothing at all wrong with your stream.
Okay. Thanks, Robert. Much appreciated for letting us know.
Roberto, you still hanging on to your silver calls? I'd be interested. Malcolm Hawkins, our resident gold bug. Come on, boys. Yes, YouTube TV ain't working.
Wow. Still,
Yeah.
we have a problem in Thailand too, but our Bitcoin's still showing up on the TV.
Interesting. Yeah.
It hasn't gone off.
Maybe it's on a loop, Coop.
Maybe.
No, the Bitcoin price is changing. So Malcolm had a birthday yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday, Malcolm.
Wished him a happy birthday. And yeah, he's catching up to me.
Did he get his free bus pass?
I don't know. I don't know if he's quite that old.
Does Thailand give a free bus pass? I don't know.
I don't think. And, you know, lovely Katea from Pattaya. No, jumped the end. Sorry. Alvia Broad from Kentucky. I had to go through phone to connect to the TV also. Okay, so.
So you can pair your phone to your TV and use the phone's connection with the sharing on the network sharing. I believe it's called something like that. And you're able to, I've done it when my internet went down in the condo once or twice. I just paired my phone to the TV.
I don't know if Albie's in the Philippines or back in the States. Or maybe, I don't, well, he was in Thailand, but I don't think he's here anymore.
Okay.
And let us know where you're.
Annie, who's down in Banks Ray, says.
Annie Trock Morton from Banks Ray. Hey, everyone. Gives us a wave. So it wasn't just me who suddenly was disconnected from YouTube. Connecting back took several tries. Yikes. Scared me there for a few minutes. And he doesn't want to miss a live stream if she can help it.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. And thank you for the feedback, Annie. Much appreciated for you. Keep trying. And we got 81 people on, so it's going up. Mr. Nut sends a comment from
I'm on Rumble now.
Rumble, and that's why he has that symbol next to his name.
Ramble on the Rumble.
You guys can't see the symbol here, but we can. It's a
can't
black
see.
Circle with a green play icon.
I
Whereas
don't see anything on mine here.
you got it on the comment section there.
Okay.
See the comments where it says Mr. Nut 000.
Yep. Oh yeah.
You can see the symbol there.
What's that
but
green indicate?
That's Rumble. That's the Rumble symbol.
Oh, okay.
Whereas
So
YouTube is red and white, Rumble's is green and black.
Well, like you, I learned something new every day. Never too old to learn here in Thailand. Mr. Nut with his Texas humor. 18 people watching on Rumble. Two thumbs up.
Thank you, all those that
can they like and subscribe then too? There.
Yes, on Rumble and YouTube. So if our YouTube channel ever goes down, you can always catch us on Rumble.
Yes.
And if you don't have it, now might be a good time after the live stream to download Rumble as a backup. You can download it to a TV too. You can have it as a smart app on your TV, your tablet, your phone, all that.
Mr. Nut is loving it here in Thailand. He's never has a blue day. Snowbird says, just seeing the part of the show about current viewers online, I noticed that too. Good signal here in my igloo up in Alaska. Robert Pierpont, I expect something happening in Iran any day now. Okay. The F-18's been low buzzing my property the past 2 days, which is highly unusual. Flying low and fast, expecting something to happen this weekend.
I'm expecting it.
Jesus.
I am expecting something to happen. Now, I do have a time frame in mind. And that time frame is at the end of Winter Olympics.
Mm.
Why?
Well, yeah.
When Russia invaded Ukraine, they waited until the Olympics was over and then went in. They didn't want to take away from the Olympics.
Makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
So maybe the U.S. government's in the same position. We'll wait until the Olympics is over. They've already given the green light for Israel to go in. And said, well, we won't stand in your way. If you want to go in, you have our full support.
Lucky we live in Thailand.
A long way away from Israel and Iran. Yeah.
The land of smiles, Cooper.
Donnie
Taylor, YouTube back up now on my PC now. Before I couldn't go to the homepage. I just hit subscriptions to pull you up, but now it all seems okay. So be interesting to hear whatever that was.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we will hear. I'm
You
sure
think?
some YouTuber is going to make a video about it.
Oh.
YouTube went down in the US. Somebody hacked the network. I don't know.
Ronald Reichard, TV YouTube is down, but not the phone. on
Okay.
YouTube. Okay, good.
I'll probably find out after we finish the live stream.
Jeff Trio, hi guys. YouTube was under attack. Oh, so it was a spam attack, maybe.
Maybe
now.
bot attack. Yeah.
Could be that damn AI bots doing it. LV Abroad, look for the internet going down when rich guys have AI lawyers to get court delays.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might be able to hire a lawyer cheap on the internet. AI. Bill, I had to sign in as a guest on Fire Stick to my YouTube account.
Wow.
For some reason, it logged me out overnight and will not let me add my account back on the Fire Stick. Jesus, what the heck's going on?
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it'll be an interesting conversation on Saturday. Let me know, guys, what you guys find out.
Captain Action, I'm sure they're cleaning out the cobwebs over at YouTube, or maybe we all hit the like button at the same time. Just joking. Mark Schaefer, Brooke, now you're live on Rumble too. You need a raise.
I need a raise.
Rumble. We both do.
We both need a raise.
Vegas Chris, so my YouTube on my home PC works fine.
Okay.
I only had the problem with not notifying me and having to go to the page to click on to watch. Since the start, it's been fine. Okay, good.
Thanks, Chris.
Ford Dog, I can see you in good old West Virginia. Good morning, gents.
And thank you, West Virginia Ford, for letting us know in your state at least it's working.
Yes. Good old West Virginia. Yep. Malcolm Hawkins, go into subscriptions, resign in, or re-sign in, sorry, and YouTube will work again. Yeah, when in doubt, reboot. Ulysses Flores, hello guys. Yes, I had the same problem here in Chicago. Boy, we got them from all over.
Yeah.
What subs? YouTube was an issue in the US of A.
Yeah, but it seems to be an issue here in Thailand, I'm getting told.
Some
people have had to switch over to Rumble to watch us on there.
Yeah.
Others have had to reboot their whole YouTube. Others have had to go into their subscription settings. And so it's not just USA, it's affecting Asia too now.
Yeah, and that's probably the majority of subscribers viewing today are from. So
USA and Asia, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if we had some Europeans and South Africa. We have some viewers. So see if it's out there. Blake's your drums. I'm watching through OnlyFans.
Well, we're not going to get naked, so
What's Only?
OnlyFans is what women go on. They show their body naked, and you pay for a subscription to watch it.
Oh,
yeah. I ain't taking my clothes off.
What next?
Will you take your clothes off for a coffee, Brooke?
I will for my wife.
I'm not your wife.
That means no. Marpar, hi all. I'm in Bangkok. Had a wobbly display initially on my TV. Reset the TV and no problemo. But that was a few hours ago, and reception has been fine ever since. Hit that like button, guys.
Thanks, Marpa.
Yeah, thanks for being a channel member.
And welcome to Thailand.
W Secrets to Success. The YouTube support team is working hard. My YouTube TV via TV is working now, though some credential issues remain. They will be resolved shortly. So
okay,
sounds like YouTube did have a major attack.
Maybe they made an announcement on social media saying where the situation and we're working on it.
Oh, here it is, Albie. He says he's in the Philippines till
Okay.
the end of March, but my VPN goes through America.
Ah.
So maybe, yeah, that's maybe why. I couldn't make internet calls earlier, but could call through Facebook. Okay.
My
Interesting.
VPN goes through California. I use NordVPN out here in Thailand. It seems to be pretty good.
Albie's in the Philippines. He will get his medal when he returns to Thailand.
Yeah.
What subs? YouTube was hacked.
Question mark.
Yeah. Don't know. What a sale. It's okay here. What's up? It's fine now. Good. Before the YouTube issue, I had internet issues. Something's fishy's going on.
Don't know.
Next, please.
Maybe Iran has used a EMP weapon to take down YouTube in the US.
Ooh.
Because that's where a lot of the Iranian people that are protesting right now, they're uploading it to YouTube as shorts to show exactly what's happening in Iran. What the government's
they closed
doing.
the internet down in Iran.
They're using Starlink.
Oh, yeah.
Elon's got
true.
Starlink over there.
True.
And a lot of them are able to connect through Starlink and upload the videos and show the government is shooting the protesters. And the last count I heard, it was over 20,000 protesters have been shot by the Iranian regime.
Yeah, remember when it was only like 1,200?
Yeah.
Yeah, bullshit.
Now it's over 20,000.
Yeah.
Makes you think. I'm glad I don't live in that country.
But it's a select few that benefit. It's always about the money. Biggest Chris, they just asked Brock and says there was a big time outage on YouTube and they are working on it now. West Coast, they say they got it the worst. Sounds like it was a attack.
Hang on, I missed a comment here.
Robert Pierpont, Coop, surely you know, man, when F-18s are flying very low and probably right under the speed of sound, oh my Buddha, are they loud, frightening loud. And by the time you hear them, it's too late.
By the time you hear them, they're already gone past you.
Yeah.
Because the sound barrier, the sound wave is behind the plane.
It's faster than the speed of sound.
So once they go over you, that's when you hear the roar of the jets.
Yep.
And it's terrifying.
Good.
When I was in Iraq and Afghanistan, we'd call for air support, when we needed backup. We didn't know air support had done its job until we heard them go past. And then we saw the explosions. And a lot of the times we saw the explosions from the bombs and the rockets in Iraq before we heard the jets go past. You just all of a sudden be, bam, this building just blew up, with a lot of insurgents in there. And then all of a sudden you hear, and the F-15 had gone past, so.
I still think of that story you told me about you driving between the camps, I guess, and the snipers were pinging off your block, and like, holy Jesus!
I'm glad I had that up armor on my vehicle.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah. All right, next, please. Roger Walker, I had no problem on my laptop. Good.
Okay, thank you, Roger. Hang on, I got a shout out, Brooke. I'm hearing the notifications. Yes. From David Skinner, who bought us 3 coffees and says, thanks, guys. Thank you, David.
Oh, my
much appreciated. First
David,
time we've had coffees in about 2 months.
2 months. Yes, thank you, David.
So there you go. I can buy you a coffee later.
I was spitting dust here. And good news is, Coop, it's still Coop's lucky day. You get to buy me.
Thank you, courtesy of David. Yes.
Who has more fun than us?
West
Nobody
Coast
I know. We're on a record.
Okay.
75 people are watching, but only 47 likes. What the hell is
86
going on
watching
over there?
according to ours.
Only, come on, guys. Who doesn't hit that like button? You should hit that like button now and make that lovely Darlena smile.
She's sitting there in the other room watching all the comments before we get them.
Okay.
So she can make sure to keep all the bad people out.
A good filter.
And keep this channel fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, honey.
Annie Throckmorton, early this morning, trying to log into X, I couldn't remember my username. Now when I tried to turn on YouTube, couldn't, but my phone was showing me an X fix. I thought Elon had snagged me. Annie likes Elon, I think. Wooly bully, I'm on satellite due to remote location. I think it's a hack, probably. Oh, interesting. Maybe it's Starlink he's on then. Mr. Awesome, all is well. YouTube is back, baby. Hit those like buttons. Okay.
Yeah, now you can hit it. We're back
Well,
live.
we're our number when they were down at 50. I'm thinking, oh, okay, it's a bad day on Wednesday, but no, now it's double
now we're up at 85.
over double what it was.
Yeah.
Mr. Awesome, did we hit
sorry.
that one? Yeah, no, we hit that. Oh,
Yeah, okay.
Yep. Thank you. LB Abroad, what will happen when Tesla and Starlink merge? Will we have to sell or buy to keep our shares? I don't know. Starlink is kind of merging with SpaceX.
I thought Tesla was merging with SpaceX.
No. Oh, no.
Oh,
Let me just rephrase that. Oh, no.
Okay,
Cooper.
correct me.
So, yeah, SpaceX is merging with XAI.
Okay.
Yeah. With the X, X, yeah.
Now, didn't I hear a big announcement from Elon about a week ago, Brooke, just after last Wednesday's live stream, where he was announcing that he was going to allow crypto something on his X app?
He's looking to opening a bank, apparently, which will use a coin of some sort, call it a stable coin. But let's leave that. That's not a big thing. This is certainty, this merger with Starlink and X. And no, it's not with Tesla. Now, rumors have it, once this is done and up and running, maybe Tesla might look at the big company.
Okay.
But I think before that happens, just to address this, Al, because, if there is Tesla bulls out there, I think it's going to be positive for Starlink and X. You'll have a big company. They'll go and SpaceX, SpaceX will. So Starlink is part of SpaceX. Okay. So SpaceX is the big company, and they're looking to do an IPO apparently this year, maybe June, middle of the year, July.
Okay.
And it should be valued at about 1.2 billion, they figure, total. So that's including with X, and it might be higher, might be 1.5, 1.8, whatever the market will bear. And
I thought I heard something 1 trillion or something, the first $1 trillion company on the market.
Did I say billion?
You
did. Trillion. Sorry,
yeah, that was a bit low evaluation.
Thank you for catching that, Don Pardo. Thank you, Don Pardo. But yeah, and that'll be the biggest IPO in history, of anybody.
Yeah.
So that'll be a listing on the stock market of, whatever they call it, Starlink or SpaceX, or it won't be Starlink, it'll be like SpaceX or something. Then you might have an idea where Tesla might come in and say, hey, we'll take a big position, merge it, whatever. So we'll see what happens. But
so he's asking Alvy, how would that affect his shares?
Right now, with your Tesla shares, hang on to them. That's my advice. Don't worry about it. The reason Elon's doing this, in my opinion, is that he wants to maintain control of these companies. He doesn't want, let's say, AI running off on its own. He doesn't want SpaceX running off on its own. He wants these things working as a unit, whether it's Starlink, which will be how he's going to utilize Tesla robo-taxis.
Okay.
They'll be bouncing the information off the satellites. He wants to go to the moon now, not Mars. There used to be Mars, too difficult, too far in the future. Let's do it in my lifetime. We can do it on the moon. Well, Boring Company's part of that, possibly. So I can see where he's doing these synergies, it's called, so everything will be working together. Alvy, to simply say, hang on to your shares, it'll be a big win coming forward.
So would you say the merging of the two and the reevaluation of the company to put it over $1 trillion could inflate the price to the point where they need to do a stock split?
Possibly. Depends on the demand. They will price the shares at what the market will bear, likely. It'll be oversubscribed, in my opinion, making it the biggest IPO ever, and people will want to participate. Now, how it would affect Tesla's share price, I don't think it'll be a negative, if anything, possibly a positive. So Tesla did make an investment into, XAI, so they will have a position in it to start. But the big difference in Tesla shares would come should they ever announce they're going to merge with this new entity.
Okay.
So, but hey, that's probably 2 years down the road, Coop. So we'll wait and see. A lot will happen once the Tesla has enough on its plate now with robo-taxis. It doesn't, and humanoid robots. It doesn't need to necessarily worry about that end of it. But
okay,
I wouldn't worry about it. Hang on to it.
Interesting times ahead then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Starlink is not a stock. It won't be Starlink merging. It'll be SpaceX merging. Starlink is part of SpaceX.
Okay. Now I follow you. We have another shout out to give. Wow, we're doing well today. Look at this. RK Reich 1 says, it's been a while since I bought you guys some coffee. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in April meet and greet. Thank you, RK Reich 1. Much appreciated. Bought us 3 coffees.
Oh,
so I can buy you 2 now.
Well, bingo.
I can buy me 2 and I can buy Darlene 2.
All these gentlemen, I'll be treating them when they get here. Don't worry.
Yeah. Next
Not
up.
to worry. Yeah, well, it's payback, guys. So
yeah, thank you, guys.
Yeah. What's up? Come on, it is free. Hit that like button.
Yes, please. Make Darlene smile.
Biggest Chris, thanks, guys. As always, up and to the right. Correctamundo. Yep. Get that stock price up and to the right. SpaceX is supposed to go public and team with Tesla.
That's what I thought.
Well, no, that's all rumor. A rumor and innuendo. Bud, possibly. But no, SpaceX is going to be merging with XAI.
Not Tesla.
Not Tesla. Currently. Not to say it won't ever happen. But that's not the merger that all this talk is about. Okay? So... and then they're going to figure the reason they're merging now is they're going to do this IPO. So you got the value of SpaceX, which is a lot higher.
Okay.
And the value of X, which, 400 billion. SpaceX is probably $1 trillion. And then you'll have a bigger company when they're all put together. So it'll be more than, say, each put, on their separate. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. So when you analyze what this Tesla is all about, guys, you'll be shocked. And I mean, I do probably 2 hours a day, not strictly Tesla, probably most of the majority Tesla, as well as Bitcoin. And it's amazing what they're into and where their future will be and how this Musk guy, guys, I think he's got to be the smartest guy currently on the planet, like what he has done. I mean, even China loves the guy. You know what I mean? So he's American, thank heavens. But
I would say Sailor's probably the smartest.
Well, you are 100% Bitcoin. But
I got to back up my horse, of course. Yeah.
Snowbird, Wooly Bully by Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs was officially released as a single on March 12th, Cooper, 1965 through MGM Records.
Rick,
how long ago was that?
Before I was
51 years, buddy.
Before I was born.
Oh, okay.
And it's not 51, it's 61. Do your math.
35 and 26.
I'm 56 and I was born in 69.
I stand corrected.
You talk about my freaking math. What about yours?
Well done. That was quick to the... Yeah. No, I remember that song as a kid.
4 years before I was born.
Robert Pierpont, I have been watching a very good trader recently, and he is so against buying the dip, he says only buy the rip. And that's why he's so successful. Play momentum, and you win most of the time. Yeah, there's a lot of people that like momentum trading. And, when you see things ripping, hey, jump on the wagon. It's going higher. But, I'm more of a long term, and I think you are too.
Ditto.
Wooly Bully, Snowbird, great song.
Yeah, it was.
Terry Fallon, hello, Coop, Brooke, and Darlene, and all in the chat. Great to see you. Brooke, I'll give you an email later this week to pick your brain.
Yeah, he wants to leave the West.
He does. Wow. Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Didn't he say on Saturday's live stream he was speaking to the wife and that's it. They're ready to pack up and get out the cabin and get over here.
I would say the majority of people watching right now have enough future funds to retire today.
Hmm.
So yeah, and why is that? Because you've probably been planning for the West. You come to Thailand, you need a quarter of the money you figure you need in the West.
Yeah. And that's it. We're out of comments. I want to say thank you to all those that struggled through the madness with YouTube and still managed to get onto the live stream. Well done to you guys. You guys
Yeah.
deserve a pat on the back.
Well, we've been an hour
That's
40. That's a good
Seriously
turn.
dedicated subscribers, and we
True.
appreciate that. We don't
True.
take that for granted, and we do appreciate all of you coming on to join us. And until Saturday's
Well, hang
live
on
stream-
now. We
Go.
have next Tuesday. We have the meet and greet.
We announced that Saturday, bro, but
Well,
it's
though-
okay.
Yeah, but I think it's good to remind people. So yeah, that's less than a week. So next Tuesday at 6 p.m. at Fraser's, we have our meet and greet. It's a great place to network, guys. Even if you've been around Thailand for a while, you've been to others, come on back and we'll meet you again. And it's good to reconnect with everybody.
Yeah.
So definitely.
And moving forward, Darlene's brought up a suggestion, my wife. With Monday's live stream, we went way over because we were talking about the new immigration rules in Thailand.
True.
And we weren't able to make breakfast because of it. So we let a lot of
I
people
made it.
down. Yeah. Okay. You're the exception. We still had to get ready, and it would have been too late. Everybody would have finished and left by the time we got there. So she's asking, can we please do Monday's live stream an hour earlier? Instead of 8 o'clock, do it at 7 o'clock.
Ooh, I wouldn't switch
So
it.
we can make breakfast.
I wouldn't switch it.
Either that or we cancel Monday's breakfast.
Or just, no. The thing is, we were like over 2 hours. That's the exception. We should limit it to like we did an hour 40.
But we
maybe.
have a promise. We answer everybody's comments before we log off.
Well, yeah, but let's play that by ear. I would keep it. I wouldn't rock the boat. I'd keep it going what it's going. It was working. If you have to miss the odd breakfast, we miss it, or you show up later. Maybe we can address that. Let's give it a couple Mondays before that decide. Yeah, I think here why. I think the problem, if you change the time, people are so ingrained with 8 o'clock, whatever time they have, they're going to show up and it's an hour late. You know what I mean? What's happening? And that can be, not the best.
Well, let us know in the comments, folks. Would
Yeah.
you like us to move the time on Mondays an hour earlier? Does that help you or does that hinder you? Let us know in the comments. And if you're watching on the replay, let us know too, because we'll take that all into account.
Yeah, you're affecting, say, everybody in the West for something we're doing here
In the East.
an hour early. So,
Yeah.
they're having to maybe change their habits just for,
Yeah.
So I would say let's hold off and do what they call a survey.
Yep. We'll leave it up to the subscribers to
Sounds
decide
good.
then.
Travel Kings, Coop, we're the same age.
Born in 69. Three great things about 69.
That's a good number.
It's a fantastic number. It's a great position. And it's the best car that ever came out on the market.
Ooh.
69 Fastback Mustang.
Correctamundo.
My favorite car ever made.
Well, they
of
had
all
the
time.
nice Camaros then. They had nice Firebirds.
Mustang was
69.
best.
I don't know whether it was the Road Runners or whatever the Chrysler was back then. But,
Corvette was nice back then.
Oh,
but yeah.
they were all good cars in that.
But the
period.
But the
let's
Mustang Fastback 69 with the rack and pinion steering and the bucket seats, I loved everything about it. And I actually bought one. I did buy a 69 Mustang. Had to wait till I was 25, but I actually bought one. It cost me more than a new one, but I was in love with it.
You know what I heard the other day, Coop?
What's that?
Like, we both love cars and the
Yes.
old cars.
Yeah.
But the market, I guess, is maybe weakening or like, and the reason is we're older and we're the guys that are into it. The new young people, they're not into that shit. They don't care about the 55 Chevys and the 69 Mustang Fastback. It doesn't mean it means nothing, So where's the future?
It was our generation.
Yeah, everybody's different.
Yeah.
Wow.
Couple of comments
Yeah,
left.
Terry Fallon, love you guys. Your channel, take care. Yep, Terry.
You too, Terry.
We'll see you over here. Travel Kings, Coop, Mr. Singh said the retirement prices went from 60 to 75. Wow, that's a jump. So we'll have to check into that.
Yeah. Now, guys, I've given you the advice. go out and get your 90-day non-O before you get to Thailand. Apply for it online through the Thai embassy in your country or consulate. It will cost you $60 roughly, depending on what country you live in. It's up and down $10, depending where you are in the world. Yeah, with the exchange rates. That will save you 50% plus for the sake of $60.
Yeah, bingo.
If
Do
I
it
could
outside.
spend $60 and get 50% off a cruise ship, heck yeah, I'm doing it. $60 get half price on an airplane ticket, heck yeah, I'm doing it.
Yep.
Why aren't you? Listen to what we're telling you on the streams, on the videos that I make and I put up on the channel. I'm telling you the best way to save money.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay 60 or 75,000. You can pay 30. That's $1,000 compared to almost $3,000, folks.
Yeah, 2,500, say.
Yeah.
And that's for first time.
Yes.
Didn't do anything outside the country. Came here, wanted this, wanted that, bank account and everything else, retirement visa. Give me the 15 months, just, that's, yeah. So it's kind of like a one shot.
And that's only your first time.
Yeah.
When you go to renew it, you're going to be paying half again.
Yeah.
So your renewal price is going to be under 20,000 baht, whichever agent you use here in Thailand. So
the agents are the ones charging it, not you and me.
Yeah,
so,
we're boots on the ground. We're telling you the cheapest way to save money.
And so that's, call it inflation, call it what you want. A big part of that is because there's demand.
Yes.
So people are wanting to come to Thailand. And, with that wants, there's costs. So it's still, in the long scheme of life, guys, it's not it's a one-shot deal, as Coop said.
Yeah.
One time only. So.
Yeah. But
anyways,
get that price down. Get the 90-day non-O first.
Coop gave you the answer. How to circumvent that is do it outside the country on the non-O.
Yeah.
And save yourself.
Get the 90, come over here,
more
get
than
the 1
half
year.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chris. I'm in for whatever you all decide. I think you are getting popular on Mondays, and there was almost 150 people on the stream, which is my point. Why rock the boat?
I think I saw 160, 170 on
our over 170.
Yeah.
That's getting up there. Biggest Chris, maybe after 90 minutes, give the last call for messages. Yeah, that's a good tip there.
Yeah.
Just keep it what it is. And an hour and a half is enough, and then give the last call. And that'll, some people just, they'll constantly, but if they get the last call, hey, they might do one more and that's it. So good point, good tip. Your last messages were written 30 minutes before the end. Okay, so that was that. Good to know. Roger Walker, yes, give a last call.
Okay,
perfect.
Sounds like something we can work on. Yeah.
John P. Asia, just cut down on the ramblings on many of the comments. Yeah.
Keep the answers short and sweet.
Yeah, short and sweet. Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny. Yeah. That's
good feedback. Thanks, guys.
Terry Fallon, Coop, my brother had one of those 69 Mustangs. Fantastic.
I loved it. I loved it. For me, that was my Christine. You remember the movie Christine?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a
John Carpenter film?
Okay.
About the car that was possessed.
Yeah, that was it.
Well, the guy, the owner that bought Christine, he was possessed by the car, that he wanted it to be perfect, and that, for me, that was my 69 Mustang. No, there was no demon inside there, but I loved that car. I probably spent, I don't know, somewhere around $15,000 on it to get all original parts, because the owner that I bought it off couldn't find the original parts and put aftermarket ones on there. And I got them all swapped over. And by the time I sold it, after having it for 4 years, it was 100% original. Took a lot of time, a lot of money.
Price, probably.
Yeah, a lot of bidding on parts through auctions and stuff like that. But yeah, I got it.
John P. says, saying with appreciation and respect.
Yeah, we got you guys.
Travel Kings, you guys remember the old Roadrunner, correct?
Yeah, sure do. Me.
Never did catch the Wile E. Coyote.
No.
Biggest Chris, 69 Mustang Fastback with the 351 Cleveland.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait, I am too young to remember that car.
No. That was a awesome engine. Absolutely awesome.
My neighbor had a Chevy 2. It was a 67. Tweety Bird yellow with a 327 350 horse motor.
Mm.
And he put the Holly carburetor on. He had the thrush mufflers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, man! He did everything, and he'd take it to the quarter mile for the racing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think 11 seconds or whatever, 10 maybe. Ronald Reichert, sorry, Coop. Pontiac GTO is the GOAT with the Hearst gear shift. Oh yeah, the Hearst shifter was the best car in the 60s. It's good why there's discussion.
No, I just like the look and the style of the 69 Mustang.
Yep.
My second favorite car from the era was the car from Gone in 60 Seconds. Can you name that car?
Gone in 60 seconds. Oh, hang on. I think that was a Camaro or Firebird, wasn't it? No.
Gone in 60 Seconds. He had a name for the car.
Akuda!
He had a name for the
No, I
car,
don't know,
and that was his unicorn. He called it.
Yeah, true.
Anybody knows in the comments, now's the time to put it in. What was the name of the car from
It was
Gone
a good
in
movie.
60
That
Seconds?
was a crazy guy was in that. Ronald Reichert, by the way, I'm the RK Wright 1.
Okay, thank you, Ronald Weicker, for the copies. Much appreciated.
Thank you, Ronald. Terry Fallon, Ronald Reichert. I had a 69 Firebird convertible. Oh,
They were nice. I did like the convertible.
Any convertible. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Robert Pierpont, Agenda Free TV on YouTube, which is breaking news channel, is covering the YouTube outage.
Okay, I follow him. Yeah, from time to time.
Biggest Chris, the Harley 4-barrel.
That was a nice bike.
Holly 4-barrel. Yeah, sorry.
W6,
I've noticed vehicles are very expensive over there. It's talking about Thailand, I think, especially if you want American or Euro brands, and tell them why.
Because of the import prices.
Double.
They are double. But if you want a Thai car, which they have plenty here, okay, they have a Mercedes factory here. We have a BMW factory here. We have Toyota. We have Honda, Suzuki. We have them over here too. We have a lot of car companies that have manufacturing warehouses here in Thailand. And if you want to buy a pickup truck, it's the cheapest you'll find anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
You can buy a brand new Toyota.
A good pickup.
For a third of the price you pay for the same Toyota in the US.
Correctamundo.
You can't beat it.
No.
My first car here was a Toyota pickup. I had the Hilux.
Yep.
And I loved it.
Yep.
Yeah, I absolutely loved it.
I was shocked at the price of the pickups. I didn't see the value necessarily in the cars.
Brand new, $30,000, bro.
But less than that, you can get them in the 20s.
Yeah, if you don't want the 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, I don't need the
2-wheel drive
like you.
Yeah.
But those, because I was a Toyota truck guy back in Canada. And man, when you get here and you see, holy Jesus, you're shocked.
Yeah.
And you're smiling. Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, but imports, for example, I want an Escalade. I can't get one here for love or money unless I want to spend $250,000 US on
half that being import.
And I can buy one brand new in the US for $80,000.
Yeah.
Ain't
gonna happen.
Yeah.
Robert Pierpont, W Secrets, when there is a 300% import tax, you will have that. Yeah.
Correct.
That's it. Christine was the name.
Christine was the name of the car, was the name of the movie.
Okay.
John Carpenter movie. But what was the name of the car in Gone in 60 Seconds?
Oh.
Is the question.
Okay.
Clarice? No. It was not Clarice. You're wrong. 67 Mustang Eleanor. Yes.
Oh, there we go.
So we've got our guys out there. It was a 67, not the 69 Mustang. And it was called Eleanor.
Very good, Vegas.
My
Chris.
second favorite car is also a Mustang, and it was the 67.
You have just won a breakfast on Cooper when you arrive.
There you go.
Mustang GT 500 Eleanor.
Yeah, it was the first GT 500 model to come out.
David knows his cars. He's got some.
It was called Eleanor.
He's got some collectibles.
Correctamundo.
Terry Fallon, Eleanor. Yep.
Yeah.
Duke, Elvia Broad, Dukes of Hazzard was a 69.
Yes, it was a 69. What was the car in Dukes of Hazzard, Brooke?
Barracuda, wasn't it? I didn't watch that Dukes of Hazzard. So.
Wasn't it a Dodge?
Well,
Was it the Dodge Charger?
yeah, sorry, Dodge Charger. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys beat me, Terry Fallon.
All right,
Thumbs up.
thumbs up. David Lowe, driving a classic car and climbing the like button makes me a handsome man. He is a handsome man in Thailand. Stand corrected, Eleanor, not Christian.
Correct.
Christine.
Yeah.
Robert Pierpont, was your Toyota truck diesel coupe?
It was. It was diesel.
In Thailand.
It was a 2.8-liter engine. And it was nice. The Toyota Hilux is a very good, sturdy truck. However, the tech is 10 years out of date on it. You couldn't Bluetooth your phone to your navigation system. You had to do it via cable, you know, and if you went over a bump, the connection jiggled and you lost it and you had to turn off the engine, restart the engine, reconnect the phone.
Yeah.
It was a pain in the ass, but the truck was fantastic. That's why I got rid of it and I bought the Ford Everest.
F-O-R-D.
Yeah, SUV, 4-wheel drive. 2-liter engine, but bi-turbo, so quicker than the Hilux. And the tech on it is super fantastic. It's top of the range tech.
Done better, yeah.
Yeah.
Got away from the fix or repair
Yeah.
dailies back in the West. Willie Gilligan, can I get Hilux pickup from Toyota?
Yes, when you get here, you can get a Hilux, and they are super cheap. They start around 700,000 baht, $21,000.
Hello.
For a brand new pickup truck.
Yeah.
With
Standard
5-year
Navy
warranty.
now, yeah.
I mean, come on, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you going to buy a brand new car in the U.S., a pickup truck for $20,000? You're not.
I think that's because, Coop, they're considered commercial vehicles here.
Yeah.
They don't attract the tax of the cars. So
and
I think
the
cars
other
are
thing is
taxed.
they're subsidized by the Thai government.
Well, maybe that's it. 6 of one, half dozen the
Yeah.
other. Price is low. Antok Martin, old 442 anyone?
Oldsmobile
Ooh,
442. Yeah.
that was a
I remember
mover.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that would go like snot. Willie Gilligan, Hilux are worth 2 regular pickups.
They are excellent trucks.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Vegas Chris, Coop owes me a coffee because it's his lucky day. You are correct, Vegas Chris.
Oh,
Correct, Mundo. Subwoofer, let's stock, aka Seals. Their hardware have been launched by SpaceX, and the software that runs it is under HBAR crypto. It was made to prevent quantum computer hacking. Not active yet. Okay, making an interesting point.
Yeah.
Terry Fallon, Charger.
Yeah, Dodge Charger was
Yeah.
the General Lee. Yeah,
General,
the General.
that's it, generally.
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch that. So.
Yeah.
Robert Pierpont, I just watched a video on the Dukes of Hazzard old set with one of the stunt drivers. Very interesting video. I've never seen the old set before. Interesting.
Yeah. And last comment goes to
Willie Gilligan, a Hilux should last me, 20 plus years. It probably will in Thailand,
will do.
guys. Yeah.
Diesel engine on the Hilux is second to none. Fantastic engine on the Hilux.
Yeah. Terry Fallon, what was the car in the movie Vanishing Point? Don't remember that movie.
I don't either.
Probably saw it.
The name rings a bell, but I can't picture it. Sorry, guys.
Ford, here we go. Fix or repair daily. That's I remember.
Used to be.
I had a Ford back in the day when the sheet metal was shit. And
Yeah.
It was fixed
But
or
they've come a
repair
hell of a
daily.
long way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Ford Ranger is overtaking Hilux, Toyota, as the #1 Ford on the market currently.
Just don't buy the stock.
Yeah.
Vegas Chris, take care, everyone. Thanks, guys. Yep.
And thank you all for coming
That's
on
it.
and staying till the end. He says Ford first on race day.
day.
That's what it stands for. Thank you to the 70 people that stayed to the end. Sorry for the problems with YouTube. That's the world, out of our control. And thank you for those that switched over to Rumble and come and joined us on Rumble. Thank you. Much appreciated. You can subscribe there as well. It's free as a backup. If YouTube ever goes down, we can still have our live streams on Rumble.
Good to know.
So I would advise everyone out there that diehard channel member, go download Rumble, put it on your smart TV. YouTube ever goes down, we'll still go live, folks. We'll just do it on Rumble.
Thanks for the coffee, guys.
And thanks for those about the coffees. Roger Walker says, have a great day. Terry Fallon says, I challenge the chat to that question. And the question was, what was the car in the movie Vanishing Point? Willie Gilligan says, yeah, the problem is we in the U.S. can't give a Hilux. Can't get a Hilux.
Yeah.
No, you have the
Tundra. Tacoma,
and the Tundra over there. You don't have
similar
the Highland.
guys. They're
Similar, yeah.
Vegas Chris finally says
One more for Ford.
Ford over rebuilt Dodge. Yeah.
Okay, thank you all. We're at the 2-hour point, and looking forward to seeing you all on Saturday's live stream. Until then, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Take care. God bless. Watch the outro. See our favorite places here in Thailand. And don't forget, give us a thumbs up on your way out the door. Till then, bye for now.
Woke up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Cooper's Thai adventure. Oh, what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thai adventure. Can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beaches, sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Cooper's Thai adventure. Oh, what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thai adventure. Can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's still my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high. Jungles whisper secrets, rivers carve the land. Cooper's holding Thailand in the palm of my hand. Elephants roam in the sunset's blaze. Every day's a wonder lost in a daze. From spicy street eats to the ocean's embrace. Thailand's a paradise I'll never erase. Cooper's